Boruto really is the son Sasuke never had. My boy got that Uchiha drip, Uchiha jutsus, and now we even see that he had that legendary Uchiha hair, long hair Boruto, you know what I'm saying? So that Boruto greatness never stops, my guy. Boruto Chapter 5 spoilers. We finally get a glimpse into Boruto's training arc with Sasuke, and we really get to understand their dynamic between the time skips. So Sasuke teaches Boruto all his techniques and style in pretty much a year's time span. This is gonna be some pretty intense training considering it's Sasuke Uchiha who's teaching it, and the fact that the fate of the ninja world is kind of hanging in the balance. So them boys, you know what I'm saying, they gotta stand on business. So we get this scene where Sasuke and Boruto are really just standing around a campfire, and Boruto's like, yo, like, do you think I've really mastered the Uchiha style yet, Sasuke? Like, what do you think? So Sasuke like surprises Boruto and he says like, Boruto, like, you are on the road to mastery of everything I've taught you, and you're like a genius. So Boruto's like in disbelief saying, I still want you to teach me more, but Sasuke is saying like, dude, I taught you everything, you just made this shit look easy, bro. You know what I'm saying? So Boruto being in disbelief for this reminds me the kind of dynamic of how master and student in the Naruto universe typically align together in terms of their innate skill. So just like back in the day when Sasuke was trained by Kakashi, they were a good sensei student matchup because their level of shinobi genius really paralleled each other. And you know, with Sasuke training Boruto, this is no different. He's basically training someone who is a Minato level genius. So Sasuke, just off the strength of him being Sasuke and of the Uchiha clan, he really picked up stuff easily when he was the same age as Boruto. So it's low-key fun to see. This Uchiha style that Boruto is kind of talking about, I'm pretty sure that this is really just kind of the complete pack of what is Sasuke's go-to techniques and style in terms of how he operates, you know, functionally in the ninja world and in combat. So, you know, you got the Kenjutsu, you got, you know, the lightning release, you got the, you know, the Sasuke speed. So it's like a whole bunch of different stuff that kind of encompasses how Sasuke takes on combat per se. So Boruto really is an Uchiha adoptee, just like Kawaki said when he first seen him. He seen his drip, he like, yo, what the fuck going on, bro? Like, you Sasuke's kid now, bro? Like, but I mean, technically speaking, if they were gonna steal someone's drip, Sasuke definitely gonna be the one you wanna, you know what I'm saying, inherit that drip from, considering throughout all parts of Naruto, Sasuke always had that shit on. I can't even cap. So for an Uzumaki character, Naruto's son, I technically think Naruto's lame as hell, just in terms of like style and, you know, personality. So since we're in a flashback, we get confirmation that Sasuke is the one who actually slashed Code's eye out during basically an apparent ambush that Code had coordinated on Boruto and Sasuke. So Boruto is training with Sasuke, then all of a sudden they get a hunch that Code's after them, and Boruto is in training mode. He has like a training sword that Sasuke gave him. He has a longer hair because, you know, he's just been in training for so long. But they basically get ambushed by Code and the Ten Tails Grimes, and they really don't have a way to defeat Code. And Sasuke blatantly says that, yo, Boruto, we have no means of defeating Code right now, but you have to live. I'm entrusting Sarada to you. You have to live, and you must survive and defeat Code in the future. To be honest, he tells Boruto, if you actually master 100% everything that I've taught you, you'll be unstoppable. So Sasuke passes his legacy on to Boruto and trusts him with the future. That's deep, considering that Sasuke technically is still affected by omnipotence. So for him to entrust everything to Boruto means that he has really overcome the omnipotence and put his trust in, you know, I guess his heart, because he says Boruto has the same eyes as Naruto, even though that he sees there's a lot of discrepancies within his memory. So Sasuke ends up sacrificing himself, and Boruto ends up finding Sasuke again after the fight in tree form. So this means that he was able to fight off Code, but then likely got overwhelmed by the Ten Tails Grimes, and then, you know, he turned into Trisuke. That's what people, the meme shit that people calling him. So Boruto picks up Sasuke's sword and effectively takes on that Uchiha legacy on a really serious level after this point. Because, I mean, we see how Boruto really, my boy got that dog in him after Sasuke went down. My boy is standing on business, pulled up the Konoha, slap code, Uzuhiko, my boy, spun the whole globe around on my boy and packed them up. So, I mean, when you mess with someone's master, that's the energy you're going to get in return. But we also get some crazy stuff with this Shinju clone stuff. This joint is nuts. These Shinju clones, the 4 of them, it's confirmed that they are seemingly connected to chakra itself, and they feel some type of emotional spectrum of how people feel about their host template characters. That's what I'm going to call them. So they each have new targets that they want to basically eat and absorb besides Boruto and Kawaki, the Otsutsuki, based upon them evolving as individuals, and they have like a consciousness now, and they just have some innate feeling to want to target certain individuals that they have a strong emotional connection with. And I think chakra is like, it's a connector between shinobi as well, so it could play into that whole theme. But we also see that the Shinju bug villain guy, he can perceive and communicate with Eida while she utilizes her all-seeing Shinjutsu. So she was basically so scared that he walked up to her while she was looking at their whole conversation. He walked up to her, she dropped her drink out this motherfucker. So these dudes this is probably the strongest enemy that ever stepped foot in the Naruto universe, considering it is the God Tree. It is the God Tree awakened. Like, usually someone absorbs the God Tree and utilizes that power, but now it's the God Tree itself on a rampage. They don't seem like, they ain't like monstrous or anything. They are monstrous, but they don't seem like straight savages. But we see that Sarada is now a target from the Sasuke Shinju guy. Naruto is now a target from the main boss Shinju guy. Konohamaru is a target from the Moegi Shinju, and it seems like Eida is a target from the bug dude. So it is confirmed also that Moegi, Konohamaru's old teammate, got packed up in tree form. So that girl is definitely Moegi, and then the villain Moegi girl, the Shinju version of her, said that she can feel the sorrow from Shikacho and Konohamaru, that the world, that she feels that. So it's kind of weird that she's able to feel that, considering that it has to be alluding to some further connection. But additionally, Boruto returns to Konoha. So at the end of the chapter, we see Boruto return to Konoha, and he really tells Sarada and Sumire that Sasuke trusted him even though his memories seemed to betray him, and that he's back. Well, for a short period of time. So he hugs Sarada, amongst all that chaos that just happened. And then I'm pretty sure he had used Flying Raijin in his Otsutsuki chakra suppression technique to really infiltrate undetected, because as soon as Boruto entered the village, the first chapter, they already knew he was there, but he must have not cared about, hiding his chakra at that point in time. But overall, really good chapter. I think last chapter was probably my favorite chapter out of these 5 chapters, because it was just insanity after insanity. We got 4 new villains introduced. We had Boruto displaying some more of his techniques that he mastered, so it was crazy. But I like the fact that we got a fill-in to what actually happened before Boruto pulled up to the village. Why is Boruto so grim? Why is he so serious? My boy done went through some shit. My boy done seen some shit. So that is Sasuke's sword confirmed. We seen long-haired Boruto. That should be a costume in a Storm game or something. Now, I personally don't care for long-haired Boruto. People say that he really looks like Sasuke now, even though he has blonde hair, but I'm glad he cut his hair, because it just doesn't really suit Boruto like that, to be honest. I'm gonna just be honest. But people always wanted long hair Naruto, so at least we got to see long hair Boruto. I'm interested to see what more Sasuke taught Boruto. What is the extent of Sasuke's teaching to Boruto? And we need to see what Kashin Koji taught Boruto, because now that Sasuke is, done for, Kashin, Koji, and Boruto have linked up. And we also had some bit of a motto conversation in this chapter that he was saying how he really can't believe omnipotence because there's too many hard truths that are right in front of him that he just can't refute. So overall, great chapter. It was following up from an insane chapter, so you can't expect it to be back to banger. So, but we got to see the flashback, which I liked, and the dialogue between Boruto and Sasuke. So we're not really losing at this point. We winning. So I can't wait to see the next chapter. What is Boruto gonna say to Sarada? Is he gonna mention his father? And how long is he gonna stay in the village? So those are all pretty pertinent questions. Appreciate you guys watching. Make sure you subscribe, like the video if you enjoyed. It's been your boy Anime Analyst, the young Jiggy Ninja. I'm out of here. Peace.